Perfect, 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 perfect.
Yo, what's good? This is your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, it is another one. Now, this is a very horrible situation here, and this is a very evil father that would engage in something like this. I don't, it's already hard enough for men out here in this world to even get their children and things like that. And then you come along and sometimes you have, badass fathers out here that are engaging in such, egregious, slimy activity, and making a bad name for the rest of the men out here in the world. So we're going to dive off into this, and we're going to put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
Tonight, an El Dorado County dad caught and cuffed in a disturbing case of human trafficking. Sheriff's deputies say his own 16-year-old daughter is his victim. Lots of details to sort out on this one tonight at 10. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marley Ginter.
And I'm Tony Lopez. CBS 13's Steve Large is in El Dorado County with the case against this father so far.
And I'm here at the El Dorado County Jail where this father is locked up tonight. He's facing a long list of charges for a series of heinous crimes. Shocking and shameful allegations against a father. The El Dorado County Sheriff's Office releasing this photo of this dad handcuffed and escorted into jail, accused of selling his teen daughter for sex in what was supposed to be the safety of her own home. The investigation starting with $40,000 worth of naked pictures the teen was allegedly selling online. Deputies say the father was complicit in the sales and profiting from them too.
See, I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. This is very sad. This is crazy. How could you do something like that to your own child? How would you want to engage in something like that with your own child? And I can only imagine what else was going on. I'm sorry, it's sad. This is very sad. Hey, listen, look, I gotta do it. Hold on, right here. Hold on.
But you're a Dorito. You was never chose.
Right.
You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
And it's sad to see a father engaging in something like this with his daughter. Like I said, though, it's already hard enough out here for men that actually want their children to get their children. And then things like this come out about, and then, of course it's going to be, looked at like all men do this crap. That's how they're going to look at it. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't. Well, that one father in Sacramento, he was doing such with his daughter, and it just blows up from there. And all men catch shots because this dumbass dude right here decided to do some dumb shit.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Right. All men catch the stray bullets. It is what it is, though.
A search warrant led to more charges, including alleged child abuse and sex trafficking.
This is someone dependent on a parent of the person that's supposed to protect them. We will see cases where they're carrying two phones. One is the phone that teens have. The other is the phone that the trafficker expects him to answer and be available.
Julie Bornhoft works for Weave, a provider of crisis intervention for sexual assault victims. She says this case stands out as particularly painful.
Seeing a parent involved is less common, certainly.
The father is facing this list of charges: child abuse with the possibility of great bodily injury or death, human trafficking causing a minor to engage in sex, transporting a minor under 16 for a sex act, pimping for a prostitute over 16, and using a minor for an obscene matter.
This is a pretty unusual case.
Legal analyst Candace Fields says the separate charges of under and over 16 could indicate the time frame the alleged crimes played out.
It's hard to know whether that was over a period of months between the ages of 15 and 16, or whether this had been going on for a longer period of time.
This sex crime investigation inside an El Dorado County home, and a dad turned El Dorado County court defendant. And this father is locked up on $4 million bail tonight.
Steve.
Yo, thank God. get his ass off the streets. He don't need to, man. They don't need to give him a glass of water in that motherfucker. For all I care. For real though. You know, I'm just being honest. You know, and yeah, it's crazy. You know, how could you do this to your own child? You know, there are some sick people in the world. I definitely get it and I understand it and I know it to be true. There are some sick people in the world, but you know, when things like this do pop up against men, all men do take the strike for that, you know, and this is very frowned upon, and it's already hard enough to fight to, you know, get your children or have your children in your life. You know, if you love them and things like that, you want the best for them as a father and things. And yeah, this is a bad look. This is a very bad look. But it is what it is though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things, all right? Like I always say.
And that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.